Hey everybody, TM here, back with another showcase for you. Today we are looking at my test press collection. Now, before I start, I've got to say, I'm not a massive test press guy. Truly because I don't quite understand them. I mean, I understand what a test press is, but I don't understand the love for them. The way collectors pay hundreds for them. I don't get it. Now, to complete a collection, I totally get it. I absolutely understand. If you've got everything and you're only missing the test press, it makes absolute sense. But I see some collectors that will pay hundreds for these test presses, and unless, and I don't get it, but unless you've got a test press with a unique cover or something different about it, they are basically black vinyl, white labels in dust jackets. That's all they are. I get it. I get it for collecting, but I just don't understand. I don't understand the hype of them. Saying that, I've got a handful, and I thought I only had about 4 or 5, but I've looked through my collection. I'm like, I've actually got a few. Now, I did have a few that I've actually sold because, like I say, I'm not massive on test presses. I had a reissue Leeway Born to Expire test press. I had the Desperate Measures test press, and I had the Crown of Thorns Trainer Blues test press. I sold them or traded them. I did. They were sealed. I bought them at Ypres. I think I got them from Ypres. Two of them anyway. The Leeway ones were bought at Ypres in Belgium, and then I kept them sealed because it's like I don't need to play them. I've got not original versions, but I got the reissue versions of those. I don't really need anyway. I traded them, sold them. I can't remember, but I don't regret that one bit because, like I say, I'm not massive on test presses. But saying that, I do have a few. So let's have a look at what we've got. So I'll show you the original first, so you in context, so you know what it is. I have a test press for Enzign's Cast the First Stone. Now that's the original press, probably on red, probably on black, I don't know. But anyway, it's that one I've got first. So I'll put that down there. So the test press for Cast the First Stone is like I said before, plain dust jacket, plain white labels. It's written on there, and there you go. So this was a trade from my buddy Adam Bomb, my mate Adam Bender from all the way in New York. He messaged me. He's like, dude, I've got my hands on 2. Would you be interested in 1? We made a deal. Here it is. And I've played it. It is it, obviously. And I knew it would be. Adam wouldn't do that. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So there it is. It's black vinyl. It's just black vinyl with see. There's just nothing. There's just nothing wow about a test press unless you've got anything specific. It's like cool. So there you go. There's my first one. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Really, it is. But the first one is Cast the First Stone by Ensign. So there you go. Happy to have it in the collection, of course. You know, great trade, but plain as plain can be. So there you go. Next test press is for Helmet's Strap It On. There's the original cover. Very nice white vinyl gatefold. We're not here to look at these though, we're looking at the test presses. So, these next 3 helmet records I'm going to show you were on eBay. But very rarely sort of the test presses come up, especially cheap. Now these are reissues, are from I think it's Let Them Eat Vinyl. So I'll show you what I've done basically. I've shown these before on my helmet showcase, but these are basically covers from any record, and all I've done is I've unglued them or cut them and put them round the other way. So there's the original cover there on the inside. Do you know what I mean? Of something there. Yeah, it's a crappy record, whatever it is, cover, and I've just turned it round basically. Then I spray. It's funny how I spray painted. I cut out the word helmet, got it cut out, and then spray painted it on the front, and then put this plastic lacquer over the front to stop it from coming off. I don't know why I did that, but it works. It's just, there you go. At least it's a cover. It's got something on it anyway. So this is Strap It On. So these were all on eBay. Okay, and they came. What is that? What band is that? It's some metal band. It actually was one I had, I think, and I just turned it around. There you go. So these all came, yeah, Let Them Eat Vinyl. They all came with a basic A4 sheet, and what it's got there is your track listings and when it was released. Catalogue number LETV, which is Let It Eat Vinyl. Artist helmet, strap it on, 180 gram, format LP, and it's just got track listings and the length at the end. They all came with that. So there you go. So put them back in. Safety first. Not that, you know, they're that sort of precious. So these were just on basic. I'm not sure if that's one of my dust jackets or not. But yeah. Black vinyl. Yeah. Inner labels. A. Says side A. Side A. Nothing on side B. So nothing wow. You see the reflection of all my mess from what's behind me. Yeah. So yeah. Strap it on. There you go. Next one. See what I mean? They're just not. I mean, I wanted to do a test press video, obviously, because we're here, but you know, it's yeah, it is anyway, is what it is. So Betty is next. That was another one. Now, all these were really cheap. Yeah, these three were on eBay for really, really cheap. I think they're about 20 each, which is mad for test presses because look how expensive they can be. You know what I mean? So there you go. I've actually used I think it's Unbroken. I was never into them. Turned it round, made it into a helmet cover. Sacrilege, I know, but there you go. Same again. Betty, all the Gumpf info. I'm not going to show you that it's basically the same thing. Yeah, side A, side B, just a plain record. Nothing major. I'll put them down. We'll do them after. There's no biggie. And then next one, obviously, helmet aftertaste. All three were from the same seller. So did that one. Oh, I did multiple different covers. Why I've done that. There you go. And then this one again. Same again. Info, Gumpf. And of course, there you go. Black vinyl. Side A. Plain on that side. There you go. I better put them back actually. I'll tell you why. Get them mixed up. Because they're not something I play often. So let's put them back. Let's put them back. Safety first, shall we say. And then that way, you know, we know which one is which. I don't play them, to be honest. I just collect them. Oh, I say collect them. I just acquire them either by trade or gifts. A lot of these have been gifted. The only ones I've actually looked out and bought, and was by chance, was these helmet ones, to be honest. So there you go. Okay, next up, it is my favourite movie soundtrack of all time, if you hadn't guessed there. It's The Return of the Living Dead. Great punk soundtrack, absolutely superb. You know, you got all them greats on it. The Cramps, The Damned, Tall Boys, TSOL, 45 Grave. Love it. And this came up on eBay, and I was like, oh, I was very excited to get this. It is the test press, and it's proper one of those, is it Rainbow Rainbow without the W records. You know, you've seen them before, they do that. So I just wrote that on it and then decided, you know what, that looks a bit naff. So I created that with the font and just cut it out, stuck it on, and it's basically like it shows, black vinyl with those inner labels. But what a soundtrack, what a movie, one of the greatest horror movies ever made. There you go. So they're the LPs. The rest are 7 inches, to be honest, because like I say, I've got a few, but they're not huge, massive. Wow. So, first up, we have the International Superheroes of Hardcore 7-inch. I have done a showcase on this already. The guys from Newfound Glory did a hardcore side project. I love it. It's great. One album, one 7-inch. It's all they released. That's all you need. Harry Potter's Hardcore. There you go. So I was on eBay looking to try and complete the set, and then I found there was a test press online. Oh, I was like, oh, amazing. So it's released on Bridge 9 like the 7-inch was, and I believe there were 15 of these. So I bought it. I won it on eBay, and as I was buying it, I realised I'm buying this from Chad Gilbert, the singer of ISHC. This is crazy. This is insane. So I messaged him and said, dude, are you the Chad Gilbert? And he's like, yeah, that's me. I was like, oh my God, can you sign it as Captain Edge? Because that's his character in ISHC. And he was like, yeah, no problem. So he signed it Captain Edge there. How good is that? And that's just on black vinyl. And it's got a Bridge 9 inner label there. And it's number 12 of 15. Quite treasured possession, this one. I do like this one, to be fair, because it's signed by Chad Gilbert, aka Captain Edge. Now, I did have the test press as well. It came with, what was it called? Dig My Own Grave, Newfound Glory 7-inch test press. I had that, but I did trade that one away because I was after one more piece of ISHC to complete the collection. The 100 pressed Friends press of the album, taking it over. So I did a trade for that. So I don't have that anymore, but I've got a full set of ISHC. Got that video in the collection. Go and check that out. But very, very happy to have that one because it's got, at least it's got the stamp. You know, it says actual Bridge 9 Records test pressing on it. It gives it a little bit more, doesn't it, than just plain. You know what I mean? It's something more. And even the back's got the Bridge 9 logo. You can't win with you can't beat stuff like that. So there you go. So the ISHC. Next up was the band The Steel and the Beat split 7-inch. This is a big fold-out poster. I've done a thing on The Steel. Check it out. But yeah, The Steel. I was chatting to the bass player Dave, and I expressed my love for The Steel. I thought The Steel were absolutely incredible band. Saw them once. Amazing, great posse hardcore UK band from down Kingston, down south. And we got a chat, and he's like, dude, I've got stuff, I'll send it to you. And to be fair, he did. He did. Now, I'm covering that because there's something there I don't want people to see. But basically, yeah, he sent me the test press, okay? And he's written on the front, and it says, hey, beep, thanks for the support. This is number 1 of 10 of these, Dave H. So, yeah, he sent me that. Yeah. And that card there, I'll show you that. That's really cool. So when I was also chatting to the singer, Mark, and he's like, dude, I got some stuff to send you as well. Great guys. You know what I mean? So he sent me a shirt and some rare stuff, and he signed the back of this card. And this was a Steel business card, jokey type thing they made when they were on tour. So I'll just keep it in here because I think that's a good little touch. But this has, like it says there, it's handwritten Steel/Beat Express side A, and then playing on side B. This is a treasured possession as well because it's written by the bass player to me as a gift. Can't go wrong with that. So thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, bud. Always do. Next up, we've got Higher Giant 7-inch. Great band, man. Great band. So many greats in this. Dave Wagenschutz, Ernie Parada on vocals. So many people. And Jay as well. Jay from Warzone and Grey Area. Oh, it's just great. Got into Higher Giant. Really realised they only released two 7-inches. That's all they ever released as a band, and that was that. So, again, my buddy Adam, he managed to send me the Higher Giant test press, and this is number 12 of 30, and it's black numbers, which is the record label, black vinyl on plain. Very nice. That's cool because it completes that set of the Al's Mustache, the 7-inch. It completes that set, so that's nice. So cheers, Adam, for that one. This one, Villy Hooligans. Now, Vinny, my buddy Vinny Value, R.I.P. I was in between Killy Rydell. I think it was in between Killy Rydell's. He did Vinny Hooligans, which was a band with another dude called Vinny. Very sort of like punk rock sort of stuff. And they released this 7-inch. I think this one's on white or blue. This one's on blue vinyl. I got the white one as well. They were selling a whole set, so it was this, the other press, and the test press. So I got it, and it was on Not Like You Records. Great little label. So I picked up obviously the test press to go with it. Now what I love about this is, see, attention to detail. It's got hand sprayed Vinny Hooligans on the front. It makes it better. It does make it better. It really does. I don't even know what else is in this because I got it. It's a proper cover. Look at that. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's a proper sprayed proper cover, that is. That's actually sprayed. It's on a black cover like that. And then, of course, the test pressing. Oh, it's numbered. Oh, wow. I'll take this one out and show you. What was it? I was a bit sidetracked then. It says customer, but it says LNY, LNY. Is that supposed to be not like you? Yeah, not like you, number 14. It says there. It says not like you, number 14 there. But here it says 12 of 20. Either way, whatever number it is, it's the test press. It's cool. And it's got a cover. It's got a bit more heart to it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'll put that one back. There we go. That one there. I'm going to keep that safe because that's sprayed on. That could come off. It could. I'll leave that one there. So that's that one. This one. I think this one's my favourite. Should we save it for the last? Yeah. Should we save it for last? Okay. I'm going to save this one for the last. I'm going to move it to the side because there's something special about this one. Okay, so next one is No More Black. The Jason from Kid Dynamite. This is the band he created after he left Kid Dynamite. And I can't even speak. Kid Dynamite. And it's a great band. And this is one of the early 7-inches on Subdivision Records from Philly. So I was doing some record trading with oh my god, what was his name now? Shit, his name escapes me. It's been a long time since I spoke to him. Gah, it's doing my head in. Dan Gross, there you go. It was something to do with the band. He was like he had a Deal With It fanzine as well and stuff like that, and he had the test press for it. Now we did a trade. It's the craziest trade. Okay, he wanted Kinder Eggs. I know, you just heard that right. He wanted Kinder Eggs in exchange for a test press. And I was like, Kinder Eggs? Why would you want Kinder Eggs? Because Kinder Eggs in America, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are banned. And I was surprised. So I went to my local Costco and I bought a box. A complete box, not opened, full of Kinder Eggs. Wrapped it up. It was a beautiful job as well. I was so impressed how I wrapped it up and put the tape and everything on. I took it to the post office. And the lady behind the counter was like, what's in there? And I went, Kinder Eggs. And she was, where are you sending it? I went, America. She went, I was like, what? Why? What are you on about? What do you mean? What do you mean? She said, I would not send that to America if I were you. Especially, I wouldn't put your name on it either. So why? She said, do you know they're banned in America? I was like, no. And then it clicked. It's like, is this why he wants them? Because they're banned, right? I said, so what's the deal? Some kid apparently choked on one years ago and they banned them. You can have guns in America, but you're not allowed Kinder Eggs. Yeah, okay. So she advised me I wouldn't send it and I wouldn't put your name on it because there's a chance that it'll go to customs, it'll get opened, they'll open it up and go, Kinder Eggs! And the Kinder Egg police will come out and they'll find my name and they said you might even get arrested over here. I was like, fuck that. I am not risking anything for some Kinder Eggs just for a test press. So I messaged Dan back. I was like, dude, sorry, I've been advised not to send Kinder Eggs, blah, blah, blah. The reason why. And he's like, dude, they're just eggs, just send them. I was like, dude, I ain't taking that risk. You know what I mean? I don't know, how severe it is that, my daughter really wants Kinder Eggs. I'm like, dude, I'll send you Crunchies or double deckers or something. Anyway, I think I ended up sending him a double decker or something like that. Anyway, it was a money trade in the end, but it's a crazy story. But I know, but yeah, I traded him in the end. Daughter didn't get Kinder Eggs, unfortunately, but I didn't want to go to jail for eggs. So there you go. No More Black. This one's so earlier in the video I said that I traded a what was it called? Crown of Thorns, Train Your Blues. I had that test press, and funnily enough, it came with a 7-inch test press. Now, number 23 of 46, so there's quite a lot of them. They were selling them, and I traded that one off, but I kept the 7-inch. I don't know why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I kept it, actually. I'll tell you why. Because it's a colour test press. You don't see that quite as often. I mean, that's the first colour one I've got here. But it's red with maroon. You see the maroon going around that? And it's really nice. And these are the live recordings from NYHC. The documentary when Crown of Thorns played? They're the live tracks from that. So I wanted to keep that one. So yeah, that's all I've got though. There's no reference because I don't have the Train Your Blues test press anymore. But I've got number 23 of 46. So there you go. So, guys, gals, ladies, gents, If you're still here, glad you're still here. This is my favourite. This is my absolute favourite. This was a gift off Mike D. Mike D was in Killy Rydals, various other bands, SSSP and stuff like that. And it is actually an SSSP record. So, here's the original. It's a picture disc split with SSSP and Prima Linea. I think I'm saying that right. It's a beautiful looking 7-inch picture disc. Really is. I've shown this before. I've done an SSP showcase. R.I.P. Vinny. Absolute legend. Miss him. Really do. But a test press for a picture disc. Now, why I love this the most out of all of them is because of this. It's got its own cover and it's beautiful. Look at that. Let's get this out. This is so good. Koi Records went to town when they did these. Split Volume 3, right? Limited edition test press. Handwritten, number 7 of 20. There it is there. SSSP, Prima Linea. I might be saying that wrong. For the few, for the proud, for the lucky bastards. How cool is that? It has a great back cover, which is actually different to the back cover of the 7-inch. So it's like, it's a win-win. Oh, Koi Records, man, they absolutely went to town on this. You've even got like their thanks list on it. They got SSSP thanks and the other band's thanks on it. On a test press, come on. So it's a slip. It's just a slip card like that. So it folds out, yeah? But because it's a test press and it's a picture disc, you basically get a complete, solid, beautiful white record. Look at that. So this is before they put the image on. So this is how it, they check it and then the image gets put on after. The only thing it does have is a yellow line down the middle. Can we get it in there? There you go. You see it there? Starts here, comes up here. That might be for lining up the picture maybe, but it's on both sides, the yellow line. It's beautiful. Look at that. For a plain white record, that's absolutely stunning. It is. It really is. That's beautiful. But what makes it is that cover. That cover really just is attention to detail, isn't it? Let's put that back in. Safety first. Drink up. Absolutely. Look at this. It's attention to detail, guys. I mean, that's something, isn't it? I think if ever my band ever gets to release vinyl, at the minute it's just too expensive. Without any label support, it's just so expensive. I would definitely do stuff like this. I would have spray painted stuff or hand drawn stuff for test presses. It's the only way. It really is the only way. There you go. SSSP for life. There you go, guys. That's the test press collection. Again, I still don't quite understand it. I don't understand the hype. Please let me know in the comments what makes people spend hundreds on test presses. I don't get it. I need some clarification. There's a test press for Grey Area's fan belt algebra on eBay. Or no, Discogs, tell a lie. It's on Discogs. It's going for like £200. Who in their right minds would pay for it? It's like the Enzyme one. It's plain. I don't get it. For completion, I get it. But other than that, I don't quite understand it. I'm not purposely looking for test presses. I won't go out my way to look for them. If they come across, fall in my lap, traded gifts or whatever, obviously, that's fine. But I'm not purposely looking for them because I don't rate them. I don't rate them unless they're fancy and they've got beautiful looking covers. Bit of nice artwork to it. That's it. There you go, guys. That's it for this one. Hope you've enjoyed it. Stick around for more. We now have on the YouTube channel, there's the community tab where anyone can join in. This is a new feature for YouTube. I've not even tried it properly yet. I think I posted a couple of things today. Basically, if you're a fan of the channel and you're watching this, you can post stuff. So I want people to post up what they're spinning. I'd like to see what other people are spinning. That would be great. It's all about records and stuff like that here and music. So show me what you're spinning. CD, vinyl, cassette. It doesn't have to be vinyl. It can be anything. Show me what you're spinning in the community tab. You'll see it on the channel. And then stick around, guys. We'll be back for more. So until then, everybody, take care. Cheers.